Starship Horizon and Beyond the Veil, Episode 1, Into the Magnetic Abyss. The ship, Celestial Dawn, glided quietly through the vastness of space, its hull glowing faintly under the soft shimmer of distant stars. At the helm stood Captain Elias Mercer, an experienced and steadfast figure in a pristine white captain's uniform. His white beard framed a face lined with years of knowledge, each wrinkle a testament to countless journeys through the stars. His piercing blue eyes, though seasoned with age, still held the spark of adventure. Beside him stood his young assistant, Commander Lila Voss, her uniform as crisp as his, her posture respectful but tense. She was brilliant, perhaps one of the sharpest minds he had ever encountered, though self-doubt had always cast a shadow over her achievements. Despite her insecurities, Elias saw her potential clearly. She was next in line, destined to lead if only she believed it herself. Captain Mercer's gaze was fixed on the storm ahead, a swirling magnetic vortex pulsating with shades of electric blue and crimson. The storm's raw energy was unlike anything he had encountered. Its gravitational force had disrupted all nearby signals, making it impossible to call for backup. He turned to Lila, who was studying the chaotic data streaming across her console. "Commander Voss," he said, his voice a calm yet authoritative anchor in the rising storm, "what's your take?" She hesitated, biting her lip. "Sir, the readings show a high level of electromagnetic distortion. Any closer and we'll lose navigation entirely. It's too dangerous." Elias nodded slowly, sensing the fear beneath her words. "It's a fair assessment, Commander, but if there's a beacon in there, someone needs help. I'll need you to manage the data overrides and reroute power to keep our sensors alive. Think you're up for it?" Lila's eyes flickered with a mix of determination and self-doubt. She wanted to tell him she could do it, to let him know she was ready, but her hands trembled slightly as she tapped on the console. "Sir, with respect, I'm not sure I can keep the system stable in a field this erratic," she admitted, her voice low. "Someone with more experience." "Commander," Mercer interrupted gently, resting a hand on her shoulder, "you're exactly the person I want by my side. Trust me when I say you're ready for this." The ship shuddered as it crossed into the edge of the storm, metal creaking as the magnetic waves pulled them deeper into its grasp. Lila's heart pounded as the lights flickered and screens flashed warnings. She forced herself to focus, rerouting power as the captain had instructed. "Commander, we're losing the main sensors," Captain Mercer warned, his tone firm but steady. "We need a manual override. Only you can recalibrate it in real time." A bead of sweat traced Lila's brow, but she nodded, her fingers dancing over the console. She whispered to herself, "You can do this. You have to do this." The storm outside intensified, casting eerie blue and red hues across the bridge. With trembling hands but a growing sense of resolve, Lila stabilized the sensors, drawing power from auxiliary systems to keep the ship's core intact. One by one, the warning lights stopped flashing. Captain Mercer watched her closely, a proud smile curling under his beard. "See, Commander? I knew you had it in you." But just as relief swept through her, the faint crackle of a voice broke over the comms, a hauntingly garbled transmission, as if someone were reaching out from within the storm itself. Lila's eyes widened as she looked to the captain. "It's a warning, Captain," she whispered. "Someone tried to warn us away." Captain Mercer's gaze softened, his voice a gentle encouragement. "Then, Commander Voss, let's find out what's truly out there." The ship, now at the mercy of the storm and Lila's newfound courage, drifted deeper into the heart of the magnetic abyss, carrying with it the hopes and fears of those who dared to venture where others had turned back. To be continued.